Hi, I'm going to go over this real quick. This is the CXBX Reloaded Xbox emulator. Now you can see I have Dino Crisis 3 loaded. Now I want you to understand something. A lot of people have problems with this emulator. That 100% has to do with hardware. Alright, I'm going to show you. This is my girlfriend's Dell Optiplex. Now I'm going to go to the hardware here. I already have it open. One mistake in here is right there. NVIDIA high def audio can mess up that emulator. Also, the device drivers for the graphics itself. Now I'm going to start this. I have attempted to use this or try it on every laptop and computer I own. Now I'm going to get to that. Now I'm going to start this. Now I want you to watch this. I do have the sound all the way down because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Here's what you're going to run into. 99% of the time you will run into this problem. And you're going, okay, it looks great. Absolutely. It does look great. Hit start. New game. I'm just going to go normal game. Now I can literally sit here for the next hour and it will look like this. You can see up here frames per second. Completely froze. That thing will not do anything. Now I'm going to come over here to my old Dell Latitude E6500 laptop. Now I do have a controller plugged in. I'm going to put that on dual mode. You see I have it installed here. This is the exact same version. Now here, under display adapter, I have a NVIDIA Quattro NVS 160M driver. Complete different type of driver. And under sound, high definition audio device. Alright, I'm going to close this. I don't need this open. And you always get this little warning. Let's see, I don't have anything there. Where did I put it? Right there. Okay. Now this uses the XBEs. It will not use ISOs. Xbox Executable XBE. Yes. Emulation is start. Now this is going to take longer. Of course, it's a laptop. Well, you can see over there, nothing has budged. Now we got to this part, definitely, with my girlfriend's desktop. Hit start. New game. And I'm going to go easy because I'm not an idiot. Oh, yeah, I definitely got to turn that off. Now, given this a little bit of time, it will load and run the game. Now, I have never actually timed how long it takes to load and run the game, but it definitely will. Now, you can see on my screen, you can see a bluish U See that? And that over there is still pitch black. It has done absolutely nothing. So if you're running across this problem, it is definitely your hardware. My girlfriend's computer and my laptop both have Windows 7 Professional 64-bit. Now, I have never tried to play this game on my laptop. My laptop is an old Latitude E6500, and it only has a Core 2 Duo processor. And you can see some lag here. But once again, this is an old, really old Dell Latitude E6500 with only a Core 2. Now this is an Xbox emulator. Let's see if I can bypass this by hitting start. Yep. Okay. This is the control I'm using, a Steel Series. I'm just going to go ahead and hit next. Next. Now let's see if I can even move. As you can tell, it is really slow. I do not have any speed hacks on or anything like that. But this is 100% proof that if you are having an issue, installing an emulator, it is your hardware. And you can see, of course, it would freeze. The reason it was freeze is, one, I don't have any speed hacks going. Two, this is a very, very old laptop. But it did load. It did try to play it. In fact, it started playing it. And then it shut itself down because of the CPU. Once again, this is an Xbox emulator. Okay, it'd be like me trying to run a PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3 emulator on my laptop. It may start, it may even run, but it will run slow. And my laptop is perfectly fine for stuff like ColecoVision, Sega Genesis, Atari 5200, Sony PSP, Sony PS1. I forget what that is. Redream. Oh, Dreamcast. RetroArch. I have Flash games. Stella is, I forget. Virtual NES, Visual Boy Advance, and SNES. Now my laptop is perfect for those type of games because it is an ancient laptop here. But I want you to understand something. This, running something like this on this type of laptop is definitely not smart. I mean, it's not going to run it very well or very long. But the whole time this is going, that is still froze. Now, I want you to understand, this is a mobile graphics. It has an NVIDIA mobile graphics. That has a graphics card installed. And you can see it will skip. This is just to prove a point. If you're having emulator issues, 99.99% of the time, it will be your hardware or your drivers. Most likely a hardware issue. This is another Xbox. I have never played any of these, and I will delete them after I'm done. Damn it. You know what? Good enough. Ooh, I'm not a chick. Good enough. Once again, this is a very old, and you can see how slow this is. This laptop is not made to run something as strong as an Xbox or even an Xbox emulator. PlayStation, sure. PSP, absolutely. Super Nintendo, Nintendo, things like that, yes. But if you're having issues with an emulator, there's a very good chance that it is your hardware. Like I said, this, let's close this one, and that is still black. Well, this is a very old laptop. I think there's one more I have on here that I was trying. Yes. Like I said, this is a very old laptop. So, the issue is, even though her computer has better hardware, it is either a hardware or the driver issues because the NVIDIA graphics card and it actually, this will start to about here on her machine over there, but right about here just super slow and laggy. I don't know anything about this. And it will not load at all over there or even try to attempt to load. It will get a black screen like it is. Now, I've never tried to play any Xbox games on my laptop. I don't know if you can. My laptop fan is going crazy. So I'm not even going to let that load. Because I don't want my laptop to get that hot. This is the emulator CXBX, the Xbox emulator. Now I can delete this because I'm going to actually get rid of all of this. Right there. Now that was CXBX Reloaded release VS 2022. And you can see I am deleting everything here. Like I said, I was doing an experiment with this. That is still frozen. If the emulator doesn't run on your machine, it is 99% a hardware issue. Also, I was working with Batacera today. If you have Batacera If you use Linux to open it and you open root, you type in your password. If you go to the ROM file, you will see a text in there, okay? In that text, if you open it up, it'll show you what that emulator on Batocera will play. Now, I just renamed this to Atari 2600, 5200, Jaguar, blah, blah, blah. This shows you the formats it'll play in Batocera, but you have to open that up, use Linux, and under root, open with root, and then type in your root password or your Linux password, and it will let you have admin privileges to actually go in there and copy games or see what you're doing or see what formats it'll play. Let's see, here's PS3. Now, I've never had a PS3 or a PS2 actually working in Batocera, or an Xbox 360 or an Xbox. That's 360. So, emulators are fun. They're nice to have around. And let's delete all this Xbox crap. But once again, if it's not running, that is a hardware issue. Understand that. There's nothing you can do about it. Move on. Get on with your life. Or get a better machine. You can see it still looks like it's there, but it absolutely is not. I do have to reboot, and that'll be cleaned up. Once again, there are really no good Xbox emulators anywhere. And if you download an Xbox game, if your emulator only plays like a .ISO file, it will not play on any other emulator. There are certain emulators that take certain hardware, like AMD hardware. So if you have the wrong emulator, you could be spending literally weeks getting pissed off at it, and it's not going to work. Trust me on this. Your hardware and your drivers have a lot to do with everything. Now, I am going to delete this off of her stuff too, because I already knew it wouldn't run on hers. And you can see I just sent hers to her desktop. But I have tried this on everything I have. There's the Xbox stuff. And my little bitty laptop will start it and even play it. But it is only a Core 2 Duo, which means it is not very strong. And since hers did not start at all, then you can bet it is either the audio driver or the video driver or the hardware itself. Now, I don't have a, yeah, I actually have that controller plugged in, but you can see even on her computer, she can literally play PlayStation 2 games. But I can't play them on the laptop. That's because of hardware. Alright, I'm fixing to go. I apologize, this is really long. Crap, I should have taken a picture before I deleted that. Oh well, anyway. If you're interested, to know more, they really don't tell you about compatibility issues with machines. You just have to download a game, and see if it runs. Or use your own game. But remember, the emulator I showed you only works with certain file formats, and I said that the file format in this video. So since I deleted everything, I can't even check on that. Hold on. Here we go. All right. And it will not tell me about the file format. But yeah, these are all Xbox related stuff I've tried. The only one that will work at all, literally on any of my machines here, is the CXBX Reloaded Release VS 2022. That's the only one that I can get to run correctly, and that's the one I just showed you on both these machines. Alright, that's it. I hope this helps out, helps somebody out to maybe get their machine working, or maybe not. And I'll figure out a way to take a picture of this. So anyway, that's it. Everyone have a good day. Bye.